Hello guys. Impromptu sneak peek. Let's wait for some of you to hop in. This is totally unexpected for you guys today. So I'm not expecting a whole lot of viewers live, but hey, if you are on in the group, hop on in because this is a sneak peek, a little taste of what's going to happen in the 8-day detox and reset. It is free for our active members. So I'm just going to give it about 20 seconds. I'll continue prepping here. So important that we take a holistic approach. The oils dial up all of our areas of health, right? But food is huge. So let's really combine this. Hello, everybody. And we're just going to roll with two things today, two powerful shifts in the kitchen that I love during a detox or every day. Good for those who have a sweet tooth and want to dodge the overconsumption of carbohydrates. There goes using my oil holder to hold up the vid. Okay. About 10 more seconds here. And get rocking. Hello. Good morning. Jessica France here, holistic nutritionist, founder of glowfit.co. And we hang out here quite often talking about oils, but today I want to give you guys a sneak peek into our 8-day GlowFit detox and reset. This is a guided program. It's 8 days long. It starts this coming Monday and it will end the following Monday. I'll pull up the date below. Let me just see here. Okay, so we're starting Monday, April 10th, and we'll be ending on Monday the 17th, sorry. Nope, we are not. Let me see here. My days are all mixed up. We do not want to go through Easter. So sorry about that. We are starting Monday, April 17th, and we are ending Monday, April 24th. So this will be after Easter. It's a great time to reset. We are going to be gently cleansing the body through no drama approaches. Very, very easy. And in fact, we've run this course twice so far. And what we're seeing are these strategies or rituals, if you will, are being carried through on a daily basis from these members because we're in constant contact and support and cheerleading each other on within this group. So it's beautiful because I'm seeing these rituals continuously pour into the cups of the community. So this is amazing. It's going to amplify all of the hard work we're doing. Food is number one. No matter what you're doing, food, what you're putting in your body is going to be the biggest profound thing you can do for your life, right? For those of you, if you're struggling in an area of health, you really want to make sure that you're dialing up the food. What I love about the essential oils is they actually help to reboot the emotions in each quadrant of health because they physically change or alter our state in which we're in really, really quickly. So we do use those oils as really great tools getting us through things in the detox or the 8-day detox reset. Things like perhaps detoxification symptoms and we start, the headaches are coming through, perhaps some body aches as we start to eliminate some toxins. So the essential oils are going to be powerful tools in your home during that time. So we're going to dive right in with a couple things today. Again, it's a sneak peek. You're going to get all of the information in the 8-day detox and reset when you're accepted into the group. So this is a private Facebook group. I've created an ebook in which is going to guide you through. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to request to be in that group. It's much easier than me sending out invitations from Facebook inquiries and emails. Or Facebook inquiries, because as you know, things get lost in there. So if you are on Facebook in this group, or if you are, somebody outside of the group, perhaps they're not part of our oil community, they can still participate. There is a small fee for them to participate. For those of you in our Glow Fit Essential Oil group, this is completely free if you are active. Active meaning you are placing a 50 PV or higher each month. The reason being, I pour a lot of value into this 8-day detox. It's not free of work. I do a lot of things out of a labor of love, but there's a lot of work and heart and soul put into this. There's a lot of guidance. There is also a lot of prizes that are drawn. So it's, to me, it's invaluable, but yeah, it's free for those who are active with a minimum of 50 PV or higher within the same month as the detox within our Glow Fit group. For those outside of the group, it's 40 bucks. So 8 days of a guided, you're in there for life. Once you've paid or once you're active and you're in there, you are in there for life, which is amazing. So this group is wonderful because we cheerlead each other on throughout the day. We fire up the power of affirmations. We fire up beautiful cleansing rituals in the bathroom for self-care. We fire up really easy peasy strategies in the kitchen so we can really be inclusive to the family as well. Again, this is a no drama, no drastic approach to overall cleansing. We really dial in the emotions, and we dial in, you know, those relationships no longer serving us so well. Spring's a really great time to clean all of that up. We also talk about cleaning in general in the home and removing toxins. That's a big part of our essential oils group, is the profound elimination of the toxins in general. So we're going to dial in all of these quadrants, and we're going to bring it all together, really dial up our food. And again, the essential oils are really going to help you, because all of those areas I just mentioned, the essential oils are hired, and they're really going to be profound shift makers, if you will, within each of these areas. So what I wanted to share with you was a chia pudding. So hopefully you guys love chia pudding. There's so many different ways you can make chia pudding. It's super, super easy. It's economical. Chia is really high in really good fatty acids like omega-3. It's also really, really high in minerals. Really good amount of fats. So again, those healthy fats are going to take you through a detox and life in general, rather than relying on carbohydrates as your first source. We're going to really dial in good, high quality fat intake, and then of course an abundance of nutrition from whole foods such as greens. So we're really going to dial up that piece. Now, what I find is when people go to more of a plant-based diet, they're not perhaps getting enough fats and proteins into their diet. And this can have some pretty bad side effects, including not assimilating the nutrients properly from all of those nutritious whole foods, and also leaving your body in a deprivation mode in general. You're going to starve your brain if you're not getting enough fats. So basically, our lifestyle here is just eating closest to the earth as possible. Many people ask if I'm vegan. I'm not vegan. However, in this detox, we really step back from animal products. So I eat really, really clean, free-run eggs. I eat grass-fed beef maybe once every couple weeks. I don't eat a lot of meat. It is inclusive in my diet in things such as upgraded bulletproof collagen. It's been a beautiful saver for my digestion. So I do incorporate some, but I don't, I don't drink milk. I certainly don't eat meat more than a few times a week. And through the detox, we're actually going to eliminate dairy products in general, because again, we're going to give ourselves a big reset in terms of digestion and eliminating acid waste in the body. So let's go through a couple recipes that are going to be key players to bring some beautiful, nutritious synergy into your day. These particularly are great in the morning and at lunch. Now, through the detox, again, once you're added into the group, you're going to see that the morning you're taking a big digestive break. So you're actually only consuming liquids. Now, we can have a fresh pressed juice. We could do a smoothie, which I love because the fiber is intact and it's going to really cleanse out everything that's been building up in the body. But when we don't have to break down food physically, what happens is we actually start to free up beautiful oxygen, because actually the most wasted energy comes from breaking down and digesting food. So when we start to wake up in the morning after an evening of digestive rest and deeper cellular cleansing, because we're not digesting food, and we carry that through until about lunchtime, you're going to notice really profound effects in general just through doing something like a smoothie or a juice or bulletproof coffee or Danny blend in the morning, ensuring that you are getting adequate amounts of fat and protein, specifically fat in the morning. It's going to wire your brain and really nourish your neurotransmitters for ultimate emotional and cognitive stability throughout the day. It's going to regulate blood sugar levels. It's going to make you feel very much on your game and provide deeper cellular cleansing while running on fat rather than carbohydrates. So we're actually going to be burning fat rather than just continuously burning the carbs that are coming in, and not necessarily moving the junk through that's been building up, especially during the winter. So I hope that makes sense. Again, I clarify a lot of that in the ebook. Any questions, of course, we'll post in there. You're going to comment below today and ask to be added. It's also up on my website under www.glowfit.co. So let's get started. So grab, this is an upcycled ghee jar. I love upcycling. How many of you love upcycling? It's the best thing ever. So take an upcycled jar, get your things, get your tools ready for this beautiful lifestyle. That's one of the best things you can do, is being prepared, having, your fresh whole foods always washed so they're not sitting there getting wasted, rotting. They're much more appealing when they're already cut up and ready to go. How often in the home do I hear, "Oh, Mom, there's nothing good to eat. There's nothing ready," and everyone always goes to the cupboard. Well, we've made it a really big, profound impact, I would say, the last year, to ensure everything is washed as soon as we get home from a good grocery shop. We do a really good produce bath. We use our essential oils and our baking soda. We clean that bad boy up, and then we make sure that we cut whatever needs to be cut up. We put it in containers. It's ready to rock in the fridge. So now, when the kids get home from school, or if somebody has the munchies, we just pull it out, pop it on the table, and away we go. We eliminate going to the snack cupboard. So let's get started. So the chia pudding, again, I love really good amounts of healthy fat in every snack, every meal. Because during the detox, we're going to be, going through a liquid phase in the morning. Some of you will want to do a liquid or a soup at lunchtime, or chia pudding, something that's really easy to digest. But again, really good fats with that. So I'm going to put in some coconut meat, or some call it coconut butter. It's just ground up coconut. Of course, lots of good fats, very antifungal, antiseptic properties by nature. And the fats in coconut oil actually help to support fat loss. So it's beautiful. I'm going to pop about 2 tablespoons of coconut butter. This is the coconut butter that I'm using. It's up on our website. Of course, you can find that at a local health food store, and a lot of grocery stores are coming along. So it's not coconut oil, it's the coconut butter. Coconut oil is naturally in that. It's just the ground coconut meat again. I'm going to take a small avocado. Now, if you're using just half an avocado, what you'll want to do is keep the pit inside your avocado if you plan on putting it back in the fridge. Sometimes I'll smear a little bit of lemon juice on it. This is going to prolong it a lot longer, but I'm actually going to use the whole avocado. I love my fats. I also make enough to plan ahead. So I'm going to put that in. I've taken unsweetened milk, so we love cashew milk in our house. It's or whatever your preference is. Again, through the detox, you're going to stay away from dairy. So make sure, you guys, that you're not supporting brands that contain carrageenan in their products. I know that you can get big bulk boxes of almond milk, for example, from Costco. Make sure there's no carrageenan in it, though. It's worth spending the extra $1, if you will, to get something that's not going to wreck your digestion. Digestion is the root of all things happiness and immunity. So again, carrageenan, look for that in your non-dairy milk. Get rid of it, especially for children. Absolutely not good for you. So I'm going to pop that in. That's about 3/4 cup, sorry. And then I'm actually going to take my cocoa powder. So 2 brands that I love. I love the Bulletproof brand. I'm just going to show you. I drink a lot of this. I mix half Dandy Blend, half Bulletproof upgraded cocoa powder. It's free of all the nasty funguses and things that can happen during the phase of extraction of the cocoa beans. It's also done in a way in which there are no chemical additives. It's a very, very clean. I love this. It's one of our best sellers on our website for a reason. It's really dialing in a lot of the changes in homes. So I actually do, again, half Dandy Blend, half cocoa powder. Instead of shuffling bags around in the morning, get it all in a huge upcycled mason jar, get it ready. That's what the brand looks like. You're gonna see a bag like that. I think I have a question. I definitely want to be added. Yes, Sarah. So I'm actually going through, I've had a ton of inquiries. It's really exciting this time around. People are becoming more aware of the Detox program. So you guys are gonna be added today. There's about 10 people that are going to be added so far that I know of. So I'm gonna take a good heaping tablespoon of the cocoa powder / Dandy Blend. They taste very, very well together. Of course, you can just do the cocoa powder. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna take a handful of spinach. I love to green up the color. And then also I'm going to put 1 drop of peppermint essential oil in mine. That's totally preference. I love peppermint. It helps to support the relaxation of smooth muscle in the GI tract. So it's going to really support digestion. Also, what's really cool, as you're preparing your foods and you're using aromatic compounds, the really beautiful thing is you can take a pause. You can really, bless your food, be really grateful for your food. Take a pause, add a drop of essential oil into the palm of your hands. Inhale. Nice deep belly breaths. This is a really great strategy. We talk about this beautiful ritual. Peppermint is going to be your best friend in this detox for numerous reasons, such as support during times that we feel, headaches starting to approach in the body and things moving through, but also for instant cognitive support. Studies have shown that once peppermint essential oil reaches the olfactory nerve endings, there's an instant change in the pulse rate. There's also an instant change in the metabolism and circulation. With circulation, think oxygenation. So that's why it's very supportive of the organs, the overall systems, but also for cognitive function. So I really love this during times when sugar cravings hit in the afternoon. I will whip up a Dandy Blend or Bulletproof Dandy Blend. You could do Bulletproof coffee. If you do caffeine, you could also do the decaf Bulletproof coffee, but I will add 1 drop of peppermint essential oil and I'll blend that up as my afternoon go-to, and it crushes sugar cravings. But even again, taking that essential oil and those aromatic compounds, within seconds it's shifting us, and it's also shifting how we show up in this world and how we show up with our emotions. So it's such a beautiful thing, and that's again why we are so passionate about essential oils. So I'm going to add 1 drop. Look for the pinhole if you're nervous of, more than 1 drop coming out. It's not actually the inside. So see that big circle? That's not where your essential oil comes out of in the center. It actually comes out in a pinhole just outside of that center, what I like to call the nucleus. So yeah, super simple, right? Pop that in. So plug your ears just for a second, you guys. Now, you could even add some stevia. I have a little bit of the sweet too. Stevia is great because it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels. It's very, very sweet. So we don't need a lot. While that's blending, I'm just going to grab my chia seeds. Note too, really important with the chia seeds, the nuts, the seeds, if you are not going through them quite quickly or just in general, put your nuts and seeds, things with really high amounts of good healthy fats, in the fridge or freezer. These were actually in the freezer, my chia seeds. It's going to prolong the fats so they don't turn rancid. We don't ever want rancid fats in the body. that's a lead culprit for inflammation, okay? But really good healthy fats in their best state is going to actually be parallel to that and help to decrease inflammation. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to add this beautiful creamy liquid mixture. For those of you, if you have spirulina in the house, you could swap out the spinach for just about half a teaspoon of spirulina to boost your nutrition content, but also to give it a beautiful green-like color, which is really great, honoring spring. Very fresh. Normally I have my spatula on hand. Not sure where it's hiding out, but I'm just gonna grab that. I don't like wasting. This is a thicker mixture, so what I'm gonna actually do is I'm going to put in another half a cup of water and I'm gonna mix it in this and pour it in. So just 1 second. So altogether, I have about a cup and a half of liquid. I'm going to take 3/4 cup of chia seeds. I'm going to add them in. Put my lid on and give it a nice shake. Another, if you don't want to do peppermint in your chocolate chia creamy cocoa pudding, you could use orange. Orange is really beautiful. Grapefruit. I love orange, but peppermint, I don't know, it's just a beautiful cleansing oil, and we're going green, so I'm gonna give that a shake. I'll pop that in the fridge, and in a couple of hours this will be good to go. And what I'll do is I'll take a glass bowl bigger than this, but double this size. I'll pop my chia pudding in, and then I'll actually take my frozen berries. I'll put half a cup. Frozen berries are great, lots of high fiber. It's going to help flush the toxins out, really amp up antioxidants. And those frozen berries, I'll let sit on top of the chia pudding for about 10 minutes before I eat it, because those beautiful juices start to come out. It's such a decadent treat, but in reality, it's part of a low sugar lifestyle, very, very high fiber, lots of good protein and fat. So it's a great go-to for lunch. It's great in a small portion like this for dessert. Beautiful on the weekends. Again, you're gonna have this ready to rock, okay? So that's a great easy go-to. Okay, so let's move on here. So smoothies, I just wanna show you really, really quickly while you have your blender out, why double clean, right? These ingredients that were just in here are good to go right into my smoothie, so I don't even have to rinse it. I use a lot of greens, okay? Usually I'll do about a cup of baby kale and a cup of spinach. I'm gonna pop that in. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. For those of you just joining, we're actually doing a sneak peek into the 8-day Detox Plus Reset. It's free for any of you active members within the GlowFit Essential Oils community. Dialing up our food and giving our body a reset and learning some rituals and being supported and accountable is really, really important this time of year. So that's why I'm doing this. So a really good amount of greens. I mean, unless you're sitting down to eat a huge salad a couple times a day, it's really hard sometimes to get those greens in. This is super easy. What I love about spinach is it gifts and lends this awesome smoothie flavor, smooth texture. It's quite creamy. Very, very easy to sneak, not even sneak now because the kids love it. Spinach and banana and almond butter, cashews, and a non-dairy milk for them. Good to go, right? Really, really awesome. Yes, I was just going to ask if we could do another detox. We are, MJ! I'm so excited. Mary Jane's like one of the wellness warriors in that group. She does an awesome job, lots of good ideas. The cool thing in the group is we do a lot of recipe sharing. In order to actually win prizes every day, you need to share something, whether it's going out and going for a walk through the woods and taking a reset that way, or you're showing a picture of you doing a dry skin brushing routine, or you show a picture of you running the bath with Epsom salts and baking soda to help detox the body. A lot of people post pictures of their food and recipes. So this keeps us accountable, and because you post, you automatically get entered into a draw to win something that day. So it's a really cool circle effect of really dialing in overall optimal health in all of these quadrants, okay? So when I say 8-day detox reset, again, for those of you just joining, what we're really focusing on is the whole picture here. So we really dial in emotional health, physical, spiritual, environmental. This is all in the big grand scheme of things. We can't have one pillar out of balance all the time majorly, or else they're all going to crumble. So this, again, detox really helps to just get us resetting and thinking about things in those other quadrants. So I do about half a cup of frozen berries. This mix I actually bought at Costco. It's an organic pomegranate berry mix. I love it. Super high in fiber. Again, you get into these berries and you're looking at lower sugar, more fiber, which is great. So about half a cup. Some of you might do about half a banana. I do if I know I'm going to be really, really active that day. I'm to the point now where I don't like my smoothies super sweet. I drink a lot of smoothies. As you start to dial up, you know, more of your greens, you're going to notice that, and fats, you're going to notice that you don't often crave so much of a sweet smoothie. But again, you could do half a banana. It's not going to make you fat. Bananas will not do that. But, you know, it's really nice to try and cut the sugar, so you don't need a full banana, okay? MindWise is a great supplement by Young Living. It's on the American side. I don't know how many of you know, but their supplements are actually one of their most popular tools to buy as well, including the essential oils, of course. They have very, very dedicated quality supplements available. MindWise is high in vitamin D, L-carnitine for cognitive brain function, supports fat loss and endurance. Also very high in omega-3 fatty acids from sources such as sachi inchi seed. So I'll actually add a tablespoon to this. I've noticed a huge improvement in memory and cognitive function. I love it. It also has turmeric, so that's really, really great for anti-inflammatory properties. So I add that. Sun Warrior. I love Sun Warrior. You can also, again, on the NFR side with Young Living, on my next order will be the Sleek Shakes. Let me grab a pack. So you can get convenient sleek packs from Young Living. These are fantastic. They're going to support, again, a really good regimen with fat loss and good quality energy production. Really, really good quality stuff. So I'll do about half a scoop of my Sun Warrior. Again, this is just optional because I'm going to show you another source for to gather up some complete proteins. Hey, you! Yes, I can, honey. She's watching Beauty and the Beast. Pretty cute. So what I do is I actually mix up a synergy ahead of time because we don't want to be messing around in the mornings. Nobody has time for that. There is chia seed in here, hemp hearts, pumpkin seeds already soaked, flax, and I leave my flax whole because it will grind in the blender. If you're buying already ground up flax, chances are it's starting to go rancid from those fats being already broken down, and it starts to oxidize on the shelf. So buy your flax seeds whole. So, oh, there we go. So yeah, this is a great synergy. Again, there's not going to be any sugar in this. This is high fiber, super high, good quality fat right here. I'm going to take about a heaping tablespoon, okay? That's going to, again, regulate blood sugar levels and be the icing on the cake during the smooth, or during your cleansing, because, again, often people, you know, they forget to add those really good, nourishing brain fats to their smoothies, and then an hour later, they're starving. So this is going to ensure that we are going to rock and roll throughout the day. I love to add brain octane to my smoothies, also to my upgraded cocoa dandy blend beverages, right? So I do about half a teaspoon because I've already added other quality fats in my upgraded bulletproof / dandy blend drink. I actually do a full teaspoon. Start slow with this. This is about 18 times more concentrated coconut oil versus regular coconut oil. It's going to be very fast acting fuel. It's going to help build more ketones in the body, and it's going to, within a matter of minutes, tell the brain you are good, you are nourished, you're not hungry, okay? So it's really good stuff. I will take 1 drop of grapefruit. Grapefruit is super rich in what's called D-limonene. So D-limonene is actually a monoterpene, and where we find high sources of D-limonene come from citrus fruits, but actually the peel. So the peel is where, nutritional wise, has the most amount of inflammation / oxidative stress properties, fighting properties. So when we think of phytonutrients, we are going to find most of that primarily in the rind of citrus fruits. And then again, that monoterpene called D-limonene, which again is a very powerful anti-inflammatory component of these citrus fruit peels. And again, that's where the essential oils are coming from. They're coming from these citrus peels. So if you've ever started to peel an orange and you notice some of that oil starts to be extracted from the peel, that's what the essential oil is. That's where it's coming from. It's very highly aromatic. The D-limonene is very, very supportive in terms of cleansing things through in the body. And D-limonene actually communicates with the cells on a much deeper level. So you're really getting into a route of supporting against, oxidative stress in the body. Love, love, love it. Lots of studies on D-limonene. And again, grapefruit, orange, lemon, super, super high. Serena, don't scare the bunny, okay? Come on over here. So, you want some hummus? Okay, just 1 second. Okay, so we have a pet bunny, so she's getting having a little too much fun in there. Okay, so I have my liquids ready. I have half a cup of filtered water and half a cup of non-dairy milk. I'm going to pour that in. I'm going to pop that on. I know you do. You have to wait 1 more minute, okay? And I'm just going to plug your ears, guys. Have a really good high quality blender. If you don't and you've been on the fence of buying one, do it. I went through about 3 blenders before, such a waste because they were, $80 blenders. They just weren't really good. This I use 2 times a day at least. So this is great. I've just broken down the cell walls of the food I'm going to ingest, and it's going to be very, very easy to assimilate these nutrients, move through digestion. So there we go. Okay, super, super easy. These stainless steel straws are amazing. You can find them on lifesciencepublishers.ca. That's where we find all of our essential oil books in terms of education, business materials. You also find cool little things like that. Pack of 5, I believe, for about 18 bucks. We use them every day. So it teaches the kids, about waste. Hello. So that's it. So my super cleansing, oxidative fighting, inflammation fighting smoothie. Again, this isn't, a low baller here, you guys. This is full of really good, healthy fats, proteins, and a whole lot of micronutrient dense nutrition. Where are the greens? Yes, so they were spinach. So this big pack here, Costco, they have the organic spinach now, which is amazing. And then of course you're gonna start seeing the greens pop up locally soon here in the next month or so. But spinach is beautiful in smoothies. Usually I do a cup of spinach and a cup of baby kale. Today I did 2 cups of spinach. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, so you guys are ready to rock here. I've just shown you 2 of the things that are going to be really transformative in the detox. smoothies. You can really play around with them, play around with flavors. Hi, Shimmy. Mary Jane says hi. Do you want to say hi back? I'm going to be shy now. Oh. Yeah, she's funny. Okay, any more questions? Yeah. Come here, come show the bunny. Come show your Chico. Don't run with him though. Okay. Here's our pet bunny. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. I'm also going to post the Detox link below this webinar. I'm also going to upload this webinar to YouTube so you can share it with your friends, invite them into the Detox, hold them by right under his belly. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. And yeah, so you can invite people away. Again, it's $40 for non-members. For those of you who are actively building your Young Living Wellness community, this is great for you to invite people in and get them really familiar with our beautiful community and culture, especially if they've been on the fence with joining to have their own Young Living wholesale account. You know, they can really get a sense of what's going on. They can join us for the 8 days. It's a really great way to integrate them, doing it through food, which is fantastic. We have a lot of really great people joining the Detox. That's really exciting. Any more questions before I hop off? So good with grapefruit. Grapefruit's amazing. Even applying it topically, the D-limonene, that constituent in grapefruit, orange, lemon, bergamot, these oils are going to work down even through the skin into the fat cells and work their magic there, because they start to communicate with the fat cells and the digestive enzymes, but enzymes within the skin to help move through toxins that are stuck within the fat tissues. And that's where we get that ripply effect, more so down here, furthest away from the heart, right? The body's so smart, it kind of pools down here, and we can use D-limonene from these essential oils topically. Again, I love to add mine to my smoothies and to my water to really help support moving those toxins out of the fat cells. What kind of blender? It is a Vitamix. I was being really super cheese one Friday night, last summer actually, and the shopping channel came on with the Vitamix and I was sold. It was a little bit cheaper. I'm sure you could find it at Costco or look online for some deals, but I want to say it was around $500. Best investment I've ever made. It makes life really, really easy. For example, I made banana bread last night. I put all my ingredients in that instead of getting out the hand blender. Made a super beautiful creamy base. I've used it for my smoothie. I'll use it again probably at supper time. It's just an ongoing multi-purpose usage. You can also make awesome soups. So we did this a lot. It will warm up your soups right inside. Very, very powerful. Lots of horsepower in this. So it's not going to let you down, you know, in a couple years. It's going to have longevity. You're welcome, love. So yeah, all right. Well, you know what? I think we'll stick on for about 60 more seconds and answer any more questions that might pop up here. Any questions in general? Go ahead. I'm just going to tidy up here a little bit while I keep an eye out for the questions. One kind of off topic, kind of not really. I'm just going to show you guys something. It's one of my fave things that I've been doing. Let me grab it here. Trying to hunt down my bergamot. Just 1 second, guys. There it is. So bergamot really screams spring clean. I love bergamot. Okay, so bergamot, if you've had Earl Grey tea and it was a good brand, you have had bergamot essential oil probably within that tea. So I actually take my cleaning cloth. This is by Skoy. I found this at our local health food store. I love them. They absorb like paper towel. They last you for quite some time, but they're actually biodegradable in nature. So love, love, love these. And I'll actually drop 1 drop of bergamot on my cloth because, you know, bergamot is super duper protective. You know, there's quite a lot of germs or bacteria harvesting on your cloths in the kitchen if you're starting to smell odor. So bergamot is actually going to really fight that off, which is amazing. So again, super duper cleansing powers. Smells amazing, just 1 drop, but again, it's doing more than just the smell. So think about that. I have to behave myself with what I say, but yes, very, very protective. And then I'll go through and I'll do a really good wipe after I've prepared some foods in the kitchen. So really, really awesome. It spreads the longevity or expands the longevity of your cleaning cloths. I'll also take 1 drop and put it on my towel for that freshness. Keeps that going. Bergamot is just beautiful. It's very, very highly uplifting. So if you're one in needing of just some uplifting mood, especially during this time with all this rain, bergamot is going to be one of your best friends emotionally. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I don't see any more questions coming in. Please do comment below if you do have any more, and I'll try to address them. Again, I will set you up with the link. You do have to request to join that group, and I hope to see a lot of you guys in there doing your thing for 8 days, really amplifying that beautiful inner glow that will illuminate on the outside, I promise you, after 8 days together. So have a beautiful Wednesday, and yay, happy hump day, and we'll catch you guys next Tuesday on our live webinar chatting all about oils. Bye guys.